Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. More West Bromwich Albion career mode for FIFA 17. This is going to be part 15 of the series, and the transfer window is in full effect. Just rolling through, showing you a few interesting transfers that's happened so far, and you can see a big one well, not so big, I guess, involving us. Only 1.4 million. Jonas Olsson has finally left the club. Rumours started going around a while ago that he was not happy at the club, he wanted to leave. To be honest, I can't even really remember what the issue was, why he wanted to leave. He's gone to Sunderland for 1.4 million. It's a downgrade as far as I'm seeing. Like, I don't know why he would want to go there, but we're already looking at replacements. Nastasic 1 week saying he's pledging his loyalty to Schalke. He's not going to leave. That would be an interesting signing right there. Nuri Sahin from Borussia Dortmund also being linked to us. But then the next week, pretty much, not even the next week, a few days later, we have completed our first signing of the series, and it's Matija Nastasic, the former Manchester City defender, signing for 16.5 million. Now, I mean, it's a good replacement in terms of it's a much better defender, a much younger defender. I really like Nastasic as a player, good on the ball. He's a good defender, only 23 years old, but obviously, having sold Olsen for only 1.4 million, to replace him with a defender for 16.5 million, it's still a decent price to pay for Nastasic as far as I'm concerned. But we're in the position we're in. I keep talking about the financial side of things, and to be putting ourselves into more debt, we need to be making money, not losing money. But at the same time, I want to be strengthening the squad, and I am a little bit worried about that at this moment. I'm not even gonna lie, a little bit worried about how much money we're losing, because we do need to end the season again. Let me tell you, we need to end the season, one of our board expectations, with 85 million profit, and at the moment we're not even making a penny profit. We're in debt. We need to start making some more money, and I do want to make some signings in this transfer window, but I know we will get some money depending on where we finish in the league, but I just have no idea how much it's going to be right now. Obviously, with the new TV deals, I don't even know if they're going to include that type of money in the game. I don't know how much they're going to give me for finishing wherever I finish. We're just going to have to wait and see. I might just get fired at the end of this series, and it's not going to be good. It's not going to be fun. But now we're into the first game of the episode. We're playing against Sunderland straight after selling Jonas Olsson to them. He did start in this game, and he's playing at the back for them. Solomon Rondon gets the ball. He plays it into Berahino. He turns Jonas Olsson. Olsson's not even there. He can't even keep up with Berahino. He's running in the wrong direction, and Pickford is forced into making a good save. Little nice turn to get around Olsson. But again, I just don't understand why he would want to leave and go to Sunderland. Like, what I don't understand. Where's the upgrade? What was the problem here that can be solved by going to Sunderland? But it is what it is, because we got Nastasic right there, who got on the end of that corner. Nice, decent little header, saved by the keeper. Jakob gets the ball this time. He's got run onto his left, and he forces a decent save out of Pickford. Should have forced him to do a little bit more, better shot out of Rondon, but that's all he got. This time he's played one-on-one with the keeper, and this time he does a lot better, passing it into the back of the net. Solomon Rondon gets another goal right after getting back on track in the FA Cup in the last episode, doing well, putting the ball into the back of the net. Beautiful through ball from Nasser Chadli right here, just sliding in Solomon Rondon. He had Matt Phillips to his right, but I don't need to pass across the goal, you know. My finishing is just on point. My finishing is just there. I don't need to pass across the goal, because I'm confident that I'm going to get the ball into the back of the net. Obviously, I mentioned before, Solomon Rondon, one of their last episodes didn't save properly, so the last goal he scored didn't count. So that is his 4th goal of the season. And Jakob right here, I had to pull up a replay, because for some reason they didn't even show a replay, but somehow Claudio Jakob, he just, what's he doing? You see in the last episode against Everton in the FA Cup, he missed a similar chance. Obviously, it wasn't nearly as bad as that, but again, he's missed a wide open goal, put it wide of the target, somehow, when it's 10 times easier to miss. I don't even know how he's doing something like this. It doesn't make sense. Chadley goes on a nice little run, ends up pulling it back to Matt Phillips, who volleys. It takes a slight deflection, goes over the bar. This time with 10 minutes to go, Jonathan Lecco going on a nice run down left. He plays a beautiful pass into Rondon. His shot is saved by the keeper. It's another tame finish by Rondon. And Tyler Roberts coming off the bench, making his first appearance for West Bromwich Albion in the series at least. I don't know if he's made a first team appearance for them in real life. I doubt it. I have never seen him play. But his first appearance of West Brom's in the series, so that's somewhat of a milestone occasion. He might even be one of the youngest players. Well, he's definitely one of the youngest players to play for West Brom at only 17 years old. But obviously, Jonathan Lecco's he's a bit younger than Roberts, if I remember correctly. I think at this point Roberts is 18 anyway. This is what training is looking like. Tyler Roberts and Jonathan Lecco getting some training going. Nice little A's and B's flying around there. We're trying to get Tyler Roberts as basically as much training as we can, especially for the time being, before we sign more players like this guy right here. We've got our second signing of the series. It's coming from Arsenal. This one is actually a loan to buy transfer. It's 2 million, I believe the fee is. 2-year loan deal, and at the end of those 2 years we can sign him for just 2 million. And this guy, if you don't know anything about this little player right here, Gideon Zelalem, he's a player I like him. He has so much. I don't know how, I have no idea. Again, if you haven't followed my channel for a while with FIFA, I don't use sites like FIFA. I don't use all them sites. I don't want to know what someone's potential is in the game, because it takes all the entertainment, it takes all the fun out of the game to try and make good signings. Like, if you know exactly how much potential everyone has and how much they're going to cost for their overall and all that, what's the fun in making signings? Like, you know exactly what you're going to get. I like surprises, so I don't know what his potential or anything is. All I know is in real life, he's a baller. The guy's a baller. He has so much potential. If you watch him play, if you've seen him play Rangers last season, he was decent. He wasn't as good as he looks sometimes, but in pre-season tournaments I've seen him play. Obviously it's pre-season, playing against little clubs, but the passing range this guy has, the vision, the next Cesc Fabregas for sure. The guy is just a baller. So to bring him in, we're gonna try and focus the team around Zelalem, Jonathan Lecco, and probably even Tyler Roberts going forward, to be our shining lights of the team and make something happen. But he's joined us. We've got him and Nastasis joining the team now. Not trying to spend too much money. That's why we got him on loan. But coming into this game against Tottenham, brilliant piece of defending right there from Craig Gardner. I just wanted to show that it was just about to fall to Janssen. Gardner just got his foot in. This time we've got the ball cleared off the line right there. Berahino trying to put us 1-0 up. It's fallen to Lecco. He eventually finds some space just on the edge of the box, and he forces a good save out of a Hugo Lloris 55 minutes in. So it's a tight game right now. Both teams creating chances. Christian Eriksen again, who caused us a lot of problem in the first match, creating another chance, sliding it into Harry Kane, who gets his shot off, forces a decent save out of Ben Foster, again making good save after good save to keep us in the game. That's a really strong hand, because that's a powerful shot from Harry Kane. But this time Eriksen gets space down the left hand side. He crosses it in. It finds Sissoko, and that can... I'm just annoyed about that goal. Of all players to concede a goal against, it had to be Sissoko, didn't it? The one player on the Tottenham team that I just do not rate at all. What an absolute joker. A joker of a player. He really is like a 10 pence Yaya Toure. He even has a 10 pence Yaya Toure attitude. They both have shit attitudes. They don't play well for 2 years. They have one good game and they think they're the shit. But that don't even matter. That's barely important. We are in the 90th minute now. Chadley against his former side again, going on a nice little run. He pulls it back and Rondon again. Like, what is he doing? All he had to do was left foot, side foot it back of the net. He completely misses the ball. Maybe he wasn't expecting it. Maybe I pulled it back a little bit too fast, but I still feel he should have got something on that. Able to put it into the back of the net. We do lose that game against Tottenham. So it's not the worst result, considering I think we beat them earlier in the season 1-0. Somehow we got the 3 points against them in another game where they created chance after chance. I don't know how we was able to beat them in that match, but we did. That's all that matters. And now we're into the final game of the season against Middlesbrough, and we beat them earlier in the season, but this obviously final game of the season, the fact that we had the FA Cup live fixture, and since then we had a relatively big break, and in 3 games in this episode. The transfer window's kind of short this season. Like, there's only going to be 3 episodes. The deadline date is actually going to be in the next episode, right at the beginning as well. I just wanted to throw that in there. I don't know, I just wanted to let you guys know that the deadline date is coming. So hopefully we can make things happen. Hopefully we don't want to spend too much money, because we are restricted at this team. We are very much restricted at this team. But again, getting into this game, Jonathan Lecco gets his 2nd Premier League goal of the season with a really good header, actually. I'm talking over it about some transfer window stuff, but it's a really good header. He jumps up high, gets in there before the defender, before the keeper, just nods it, just not misdirects it, but redirects it into the far post. But Middlesbrough, on the stroke of half time, get a penalty. Again, you guys, I don't know, I'm confused, because when we give away penalties like this, you guys are in the comments asking me why a penalty was given, but I always show the replay showing the ball. I do play with handballs on, in case you haven't realised yet. I play with handballs on, again, just a little bit more realism. But yeah, I don't know, you guys get in the comment section asking why was the penalty given here, but I always show the replay. So I don't know, it is what it is. Negredo with a really good penalty, tucking it away into the far corner. Fletcher plays the ball into Edwards, I believe it is. His shot is saved, and it falls to Salomon Rondon again, getting 2 goals in this episode now after such a long time without scoring a single goal. He gets 2 within the same episode to put us in the lead again. It's a nice little through ball in by Fletcher. It was actually into Berahino. I thought it was Edwards, but it was Berahino forcing a good save out of the keeper, but he parries it straight into Salomon Rondon, and I just had to make sure I put that one into the back of the net, made sure we knew exactly what we was doing. We need to get 3 points from this game, and it looks like we're on track to doing that. Salomon Rondon this time getting his 5th Premier League goal of the season. Berahino with a nice little touch, getting himself into the box. Nice, all kinds of space right there, but his shot is saved by the keeper. It falls to Chadley, and eventually nothing comes out of this. We do get a corner out of it as Adama tackles Chadley, and it goes out. 70 minutes on the clock now. Chadley to whip it in. He puts it into the box. It's onto Berahino's head, and it's just over the crossbar. So we are putting a lot of pressure onto Middlesbrough. We're playing well on the left side this time. It's Rondon. He finds Chadley to Fletcher. Chadley continues his run. It's a nice ball into Chadley, but his finish just isn't strong enough. Can't get anything behind it. Chadley again in the middle of everything. It's a poor little touch in the end though, and he almost tackles the keeper. Look at that. If that ended up in the back of the net, I'm putting that as goal of the season. I'm putting that in the goal of the season award. I'm not sure. Goal of the season may return this series, but obviously we need to score some good goals. There needs to be some bangers. I don't think at this point we've scored any absolute crackers. If you want to see a goal of the season award, like I did in my Leicester career mode last year, let me know. But again, we've made another signing. This one not a loan signing. It's another 11 million. I'm looking at these signings and I feel like I have to make them because they're such good deals. We've signed Timo Lecher from Sassuolo, another young defender, and again you've seen another signing made for us. Reece James, the young left back from Wigan, only 2.5 million. But I just wanted to talk about the Lecher signing quickly because it's a signing that I want to make, because if you have been following me since my Leicester career mode, you'll remember man like Fabian Schär, who was basically, we signed him in season 2 or 3 I think, and I had no idea. Again I don't check those sites, so I had no idea how good he could become. We signed him, he became our captain, the rock of the defense, and he was hands down, I'm gonna throw it out there and I'm gonna say he was the best defender on FIFA. Probably the best defender you'll ever see on YouTube. The stats, I think he grew to about an 87 or 86 or 87 he grew to. And the stats, the individual stats were just ridiculous. He could do everything. He was 6'2" or something. He was quick, he was strong, he had incredible jumping stats, brilliant heading accuracy. He could pass, he could dribble, he could shoot from range, he could take my penalties. He was literally just a beast. Like, he was probably the best defender you'll ever see on YouTube. So I wanted to make another signing like that, and I wanted to ask you guys, but by the time transfer window's flying around, I'd already decided, I'd already made the signing. It's a bit too late. But Lachey, I feel like he could possibly be that guy, especially if we train him up enough. He's got decent... He's basically, he's good on the ball. He's tall, he's strong. He can become something. So, at 11 million, 23 years old, I feel like we can make him possibly into the next Fabian Schär. Basically, I wanted to find the next Schär. But... or Schär, as they call him in Swiss. But that's it. And then Reece James obviously signed 2.5 million. Again, I think we can make him a decent player, especially at the level of quality we have at the left back spot at the moment. For the price we paid for him, I just feel like that's a good signing. We're just trying to improve the squad at the moment without putting ourselves into too much debt. But deadline day coming in the next episode. Make sure you're around to see that. That's what the table looks like right now. We are in 9th place. We can still push for the Europa League if we just have a nice little run in the second half of the season. Subscribe or eat the booty. Peace.